getting that song stuck in my head. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And Carthus, yes, this is an Ask Me Anything night. Just don't ask me for nudes. That's not gonna happen. Just throwing that one out there. That's a little creepy. So yeah, just so you guys know, Scott is working very, very hard on getting a song stuck in my head. So far, he's already won on that front. It's not gonna leave. It's not gonna leave for days. And yeah, just so you guys know, it's fancy like. That song is absolutely an earworm, and once it gets in your head, it won't leave for days. So for those of you who haven't noticed, Osmo is up to 804 right now. An old man, no, we're not going there. That's more the song that my kids get started on and they keep going with for days. Eventually it gets them in trouble. Martha's, that song isn't as big of an earworm. An old man, it's your own fault for having Peter Griffin dancing stuck in your head now. You did that to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the Podcast, the live stream edition, bringing you all the joy and horror that your crypto hearts can possibly stand. The Podcast is your home for rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door and talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I am your host, Scott, pragmatic investor who has won and lost fortunes, and joining me, as always, is the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are we doing tonight, Belle?
Doing fantastic, but yeah, you succeeded in getting that song stuck in my head.
Did I? That's the gift. That's the gift that I bring to the world. There you go. Let's leave you up and we'll cover the board. You know what, guys? I'm fired up tonight. Let me finish. So here at the podcast, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about and bringing the focus onto use case cryptos. Because as we know, these are what drive the market and bring innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo is no longer acceptable, and it's time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto, and welcome to the Podcast.
Hey, you.
Now, that's a normal graphic that we would be playing. Bell doesn't get to hear those because I have B2 turned off, Bell, and you're welcome. That should be the one that's going on today, guys. And I understand that a lot of people are upset. A lot of people are ripped. There's a reason that there's a big-ass smile on my face tonight. We've been bringing you what we do for a good year now. Now, there's a lot of things that I've never, ever hidden behind. I've never tried to mask my intention. And my intention in crypto trading is to get all of your money, period. I don't care whose it is, all right? I want your money. I do want your money. I think I would do well with it. That's what I'm saying. I think I would do well with it. So everything that I do, every trade that I make, everything that I do when I am doing my crypto is thinking about the future, and particularly thinking about days like this today. This is it for me, man. All right. This is my sweet spot. This is why I do what I do all year long, is for the dips. For the dips. Now, there's kind of a funny thing, and you see it on Reddits and Hopium channels and all this shit all over the place. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. I do buy the dip. I absolutely buy the dip, man, but I'm not buying it with my money. I'm buying it with your money over and over and over. Cosmos, if you are with us over here on Cosmos, you know we're big fans. We've been putting the videos out. It's absolutely destroyed the channel because apparently it's not interesting. Apparently making money is not interesting, but I digress. We have been on one hell of a good ride this last week, 10 days. I looked at last video I did back on one that I did on December 29th, and it had my little chart up here because, you know, I put those up there. That's the price. It's actually a time and date stamp for me. It's realistically, I don't care. All right. You can look at the price. You don't need to watch a video of me doing it to show you the price. I put it up there as a time and date stamp. Now, the neat thing about this one that I happened to look back on December 29th is everything that was up there on the board now was effectively half the price that it is now. Well, some of them were still close. Secret was about $4. You know, Osmo was a little under $5. What I'm saying is that they were way down. I was pushing these things. We've been talking about Cosmos months before the thing popped off. And I understand that there are some latecomers over to Cosmos. All right. Look, there's always going to be latecomers to any crypto. It doesn't. I don't even see that. It popped something. Somebody, thank you for something. I don't know. I don't know what it was. There's always going to be a latecomers to every crypto, man. This is where it is, man. The tiers, people just bathing on the tiers of those who bought at the top. It happens constantly. This is crypto. This is how it works. Welcome to it. But for anybody who's been following us for any length of time, you were probably in Cosmos, and you were probably in it before it really started to take off. Defying the market, by the way. It was absolutely defying the market. I couldn't have been happier. I couldn't even explain it. That's what was so fun about that rush, is that I couldn't even explain it. It made no sense to me. I'm absolutely expecting everything on Cosmos to be just well up come the end of the year. I mean, it's going well. But I didn't expect it to do it in January. Not even close, man. But here's what I do, and here's why I get excited, and here's why I'm so happy today. All right. You guys know that I'm into yield farming. All right. This is the thing. I had to find my fix since I stopped day trading. So for the last few months, I've been yield farming. Now, yield farming, It's not easy, man. All right, it isn't easy. I know you can watch videos and read books about just how easy it is, but it's not. All right, it's work. It is paying attention. It is being right twice on every single trade. It is finding out how to calculate your IL. There's a lot to it, is what I'm getting at. I understand you read a book. Oh, it's super easy. It's so super easy that effectively less than 1% of the market actually does it. All right, that's how super easy it is. It's like buying a book on how to flip houses. Just read the book. You're an expert now, right? In fact, the guy that was flipping houses was so successful at it that he stopped doing it to write a book to show you, to tell you how to do it. Some of the most ridiculous stuff I've ever seen. But let me get back to it and why I'm doing it so heavily now. I love to take advantage of APR. If you were just holding on to bags, this is not. Look, let me make sure before I go into this one. See that? This is. You can't see it with Bell here, but that's an N. All right, this is absolutely not financial advice. But if you are holding on to large bags of tokens and doing nothing with them, sitting with them on the exchange, just letting them ferment, you are doing crypto wrong. You are not maximizing your money. You are buying, holding, and hoping. Is that right, Bell? Hoping. This is not even a word, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm excited today, man. I love dips.
I would say hopiuming.
Hopiuming. You know what? We're going to coin that one, all right? If you're just holding on to crypto and not doing anything with it, you are hopiing. I'm never going to get that right. Hopiuming. We'll call it that. You are hopiuming, and you are allowing the rest of the market to decide what your holdings are worth. Makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense to me. And the worst thing that could happen is what you have been experiencing over the last, 10 days? Of the Bitcoin slide. Ever since the Feds got cute, said, hey, we're raising rates, market institutional money gets nervous, institutional money pulls out of anything that they have over here, like hiding it in crypto or something, but that starts going away. The Bitcoin ETFs, paper Bitcoin, were just radically underperformed anything that they thought they were going to do. And there's just a lot of bad news. So it hits Bitcoin. You guys see the price, takes the rest of the market with it, and welcome to crypto. But for those of us who will ride the razor's edge, let's call it that, who just ride the razor's edge, who will take the absolute amount of risk on an upward market so that we can realize profits and bank them for when the market does what the market's doing. I like it because this is, guys, look, for the last 7 months, I haven't put a single dollar of my own capital into crypto. None, not a bit. All right, every bit of it. And my holdings continue to appreciate and go up and grow. But they do it with other people's money, all right, for just like this. It's work. It is absolute work. If you want to do what we are doing here, it is work. But how important is your money to you? I guess that's what I'm getting at. And I get it, man. Look, it doesn't resonate with a lot of the crypto world. I mean, my channel is a pretty good example that it does not resonate with a lot of the crypto world. When I could put up a video like Osmosis and say, look, you're going to make 95% APR if you just stake this crypto. Set it, forget it, and you're making 95% APR. Show me anything else with a solid foundation of Osmosis that is paying you that kind of APR. Ready and go. And this is an AMA tonight, guys. By the way, you can ask anything you want. I will answer it. I will answer it. How about that? But that I can make a video like that and it gets 0 views. I mean, effectively 0 views. For YouTube, definitely no views. But it's basically saying if you buy this and you compound it, which you should be compounding it, you are going to double, triple, and just absolutely blow it out come end of the year with no effort on your part whatsoever. Put the money in, hit claim, stake it again, and just do that every couple of days, all right? And you just won crypto. But that video gets absolutely nothing. I mean, I'm sure it's me, all right? I don't resonate well with a lot of people, but it is something that is so stupidly simple, but people are just not doing it. It doesn't pick up on that. But if I do a video on, Alchemy Pay, and I illustrate that even though I like Alchemy Pay, I'm not invested in it anymore. I've divested from damn near all of my Ethereum tokens. But I can make an alchemy pay video saying that basically, look, you're kind of doing this wrong, guys. All right, your money is asleep. It's sound asleep. When you buy these big, massive bags, you're putting your money to sleep. You're not maximizing it at all. You are just completely at the whim of the market. Bell, look up the value. Look up the price of ACH right this second, or somebody else put it in there. That's effectively what you're doing. All right, you're putting your money to sleep. You're not maximizing it. Now, I can make that video and get 1,800 views, and for me, that's good, man. Like I said, I don't resonate well with everybody, but I can get 1,800 views on that video saying you are doing it wrong, and I get more views. But when you offer up something like osmosis, it's just crickets, man. It is just absolute crickets. So, what I'm getting at is I yield farm the hell out of osmosis, everything over here. I am in 12 different 24-hour rolling cycle pools, LPs, liquidity pools. I'm in 12 of them, and I can reset them every single 24 hours, and I will realize profits on them every single time. Every single time I will realize profits. I don't just put it all back in. I absolutely refuse to just put it all back in every single time, because what do we know about crypto? Guys, podcasters, anybody who's followed us for a time, what do we know about crypto? It does not go up indefinitely. It will always crash. It will always go down. It will always drop 20, 30% for no reason whatsoever. So what do you do at that point? You use the money that you've been banking and you buy it. You buy it low. You increase your bags. You're using other people's money while you were doing this. And now you have won crypto. 24-hour cycles, and I just constantly redo them. It takes me about 15 minutes a day to go through 12 different LPs to unbond my assets, to remove my liquidity, to sort out what I have, what I'm up, drop it into Terra, put everything else back in there, and hit go. That's it. Start earning again. It's nothing to it, man. I think it is smart money. I think it is incredibly smart money. In fact, you know what? I was going to take a break. Do I even need to take a break, Bella? Is anybody here? Are we engaged, or am I just firing away for nothing?
We've got questions coming up, actually. And in answer to your question, your homework assignments that you gave me, Alchemy Pay is currently sitting at 6 cents.
6 cents. Okay. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I'm not going to ask you about Ant-Man. I got a hunch I know where that thing is. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that if you were just more than willing to put your financial future at the whims of a market that really doesn't give a damn about you, in my opinion, not financial advice, but in my opinion, you're not maximizing your money. And the funny thing is that this is not hard. It's not write a book, do what I do, and you're going to make money, man. There's still some back end on it. I'm saying that the mechanics of it are not hard. The research of it to figure out why, the how, the discipline necessary to be successful using this method, that's hard. But the method is not. Just doing it is not. The mechanics are simple. I might even third screen it and just show you. I think I got something less. I just stuck up like $2,000 worth of Osmo, and I just dumped it in a pool. So I might not have any loose change. If I do, I'll go ahead and do it again, and I'll third wheel it so you guys, or third screen it so you guys can see it. But I live for days like this, man. This is what makes it for me. All right. I am increasing my holdings by about, I don't know, 6-7% effectively across the board on every one of my tokens. When they all fall in uniform, I am happy. And not because I wish others ill. Please don't think that. It's not because I want you to lose money, babe. I don't. I want you all to make money. You making money does not take any out of my pocket. So you bet your ass I want you all to make money. It doesn't hurt me a bit. But you know what? I'm not going to finish that thought, Bill. I'm not going to finish it, man. All right, look, that's 15 minutes. You guys kind of know what's going on in my mind right now and why the hell I am so happy. Let me put a little caveat on this. As of right now, and I put it up in a members video, I do not recommend Bicana as a stake and forget anymore, guys. I can't do it. Yesterday, they dropped the staking percentage by almost 15%. 15%. So it's now sitting at about 17.2. That's still incredibly good. All right, 17.2% APR just for doing nothing is an incredibly good percentage. However, you can get on a very basic, I think Bitcana Osmo pool of about 100%. So if you actually jumped into that pool, even as a single asset, you'd still be exceeding that at 25%. So you could literally get into that pool, single day bond, about 50%. And because you're doing a single asset, you're only going to get about half of that, but you can still get 25 just going as a single asset LP. And it's going to exceed the staking amount. So I would recommend that you go that direction as, nope, wait, I can't. I don't offer financial advice. I am going that direction, all right, because I'm exceeding at 30%, plus 30%, it's a good stake and forget. Below 30%, it isn't. You can do better in the LP, so I would recommend that you go the LP route. If you chose to want to dabble in the LPs, that's the direction I would see it. So, yeah, change of pace on Bitcana. I'm still up good on everything else, but Bitcana, I have to kibosh that one as a fire and forget. So, not financial advice, but if you're in it, that's what I'm doing with mine. All right, Belle, did we have a question?
We did. Chaos Heart, and Chaos Heart actually sent us a super chat for 99 cents and followed that up.
Hang on, wait a minute. He gets a round of applause. Yay! We don't get super chats anymore, guys. Nobody gives us money. Go ahead, Bill.
No, which means I'm on ramen for the next month. It's a good thing I like ramen.
Bell's eating. You can get 4 packs for that $1. All right, shut up. That's like a whole day's food.
But Chaos Heart also asked, "Where's the tax man?" The tax man is unfortunately on the road tonight, so he was not able to join us.
All right. Well, you know what? If we're going this way, then let us go to change frames. So everybody could see your pretty face in a bigger picture. Was that the only question? Guys, it's an AMA, man. You can ask me anything. You want to know how to do this, what I'm doing, any of these things, now is a very, very good time to ask. All right, Belle, take it.
Oh, no, that wasn't the only question. Old Man was asking, drop the question in, would you be up for anyone that would be interested in doing it, but throwing $50 a pop and you make us money? That was dropped during the, and when you were talking about osmosis and how well you're doing with
are you asking me to trade for you? I mean, is that what you're asking? Let me get some clarification on this. Are you asking me to trade on your behalf? Because that's a serious question, man. So, boy, that'd be sketchy, man. You know, we were talking about this the other day, actually, me and Emery. And you know what? The only difference between crypto and a lot of the legacy stuff, honestly, man, is if you're vested in a 401k. Joshua gave you $1, Bell. You eat for 2 days now. Thank you, sir. Round of applause. Look at there. Yay! Give it up for Joshua. The only real difference one of the big differences between crypto and let's call it the legacy world, whether it be a 401k, financial advisor, or anything like that, the only real difference is over here is the fact that you have a wallet, all right, and that nobody can make trades on your behalf unless you give them access to that wallet. But it really got me thinking because you should never, ever, ever give anybody access to your wallet. Don't do it. Your seed phrase should be locked in. I don't care what you do with it, all right? But it should never, ever be on the eyes of anybody else. But when you go pooling into like a 401k or any of these other things that is, moderated by a financial advisor, they are effectively making trades on your behalf. They have access to all of your money, because they can't trade on your behalf unless they have instant access to the money. So 401k is the same thing. You know what? You pull it up, you give them money, you have no damn idea what they do with it, and they tell you, yes, you're earning, or no, you're not earning. So I'm amazed that more people aren't actually doing that in crypto. The only real big difference is that out here, it's completely unregulated. So the only way I could trade on your behalf is if I had access to your money to make the trades, and crypto moves fast. So if I text you and tell you you need to make this trade for XYZ, I mean, you need to do it right now, all right? Because if I'm telling you to make a trade, it's because the stars are aligned and everything is perfect right this minute. Now, if you read that text and actually take action on it 6 hours later, who are my day traders here? Anybody, because I know we have some out here in the audience. Who are my day traders? If you do not pull the trigger and you don't do it till 6 hours later when you got my text and saw it, what happened during that 6 hours? The window's closed now. All right, it's too late. Whatever we were going to do, it's too late, man. That ship has sailed. So it really wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. Now, if I had access to your wallet, making trades on your behalf, sure, it would work like a champ. It would absolutely work like a champ. And the funny thing is that it's effectively how it's done in the legacy world. The difference, and I said that there was a difference. The difference here is that if your 401k guy goes nuts, cleans out your account, he's probably going to get caught and he's probably going to go to prison. If it happens here, it just means I got all your money. That's it. No one's going to jail, man. Good luck. I guess it comes down to that is kind of proving it out. But no, I mean, yeah, that's it. And no, I'm not really going to do manage anybody's money like that. I can make recommendations. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'll tell you what I'm doing. But honestly, I wouldn't make a recommendation on anything that I'm not personally doing. It'd be disingenuous. I mean, YouTube is just absolutely filled with people who will tell you exactly what to do with your money. I think that is fascinating, that they are more than willing to tell you how to spend your money. And I mean, I want to ask, dude, are you in on this trade? Well, no, I can't. I'm this and this. And yet you're telling somebody else to do it. The hell's the matter with you, man? Why would anybody listen to you? I don't get it, man. If you're not making the trade yourself, how can you advocate for somebody else to make it? It is such a good idea that I think you should do it, Bell. That's exactly what you're getting out of this. Where am I wrong? Bell, where am I wrong? Talk to me.
You're not. I kind of went on a little bit of a rant about that last night, actually. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, as far as my money goes, I'm the one that goes out and works and earns it. You, Scott, can't go and take my money and go, hey, you need to put it here.
I know better than you, Bell, and you're going to put your money right here. You're going to do it because I'm super smart. Don't you see? I'm wearing a T-shirt, man. Yeah, I'm super smart, so you should do this. No, I'm sorry, man. I wanted to finish my rant. I really did, but I like to think that I've made my point. Bell, do we have any questions, or shall I continue?
We have more questions. Joshua is asking, where do you stake Cosmos? Sorry, I've been out of the loop.
Joshua, yeah, you got to get caught up, babe. So I'm over pretty much heavily, almost. I again don't want to be disingenuous, guys. I've ran Cosmos just about as far as I can, meaning that I have the money in it where I want it to be. So I'm starting to push out into Solana. There's a lot of really good LPs over there, man. But learn them on Cosmos first, all right? Because you're talking, it's jumps. I mean, it is 5-6 jumps to even get your money from Cosmos over to Solana. There's a lot of wallet trade. There's a lot that's going on here. So the LPs are juicy. They are wonderfully juicy, but so far, nothing makes it as easy to work as Osmosis. Now, Joshua, to answer your question directly, how do you get over here? Atom is one of the trading token that we've been using. So we've been, because there is no fiat to crypto
does
direct gateway.
Know you're cheating on it?
We got a sub. Yay! Because there is no direct fiat to crypto gateway right now, and I even did a video on that today about because it's necessary. I mean, this is getting out of hand with these freaking fees. But we've been leveraging Coinbase to buy Atom. Atom is the token. It's Cosmos. It's the Cosmos token. So we've been buying Atom on Coinbase. We've been moving it over to the Kepler wallet. If you don't have a Kepler wallet, get a Kepler wallet. All right, I'm just saying. I don't care your wherever you want to put it. The phone version, the mobile version, doesn't work real well. It's not fully developed yet. It only shows like 4 tokens on there. So, but the browsers work just fine. I use the Brave browser, and it works like a champ. Yeah, but put your Atom over there, and once you get it on your Kepler wallet, go to you're going to go to app.osmosis.zone, and boom, you're in, man. Move it from your Kepler wallet, put it on Osmosis, and from there you can swap it for anything that you want for pennies, either free or for fractions of pennies, man. It costs nothing to do this. And once you're over on Osmosis, you will see exactly what we're talking about. So one of my favorite tokens over here, where I am most heavily invested, is Osmosis itself. It's is the crypto itself. It's the native It's the native token for Cosmos, and it's a use case token, babe. And you guys know how I feel about use case tokens. The more they get used, the more they go up in value. This is just it's how it works. But the big one in there, and why I'm so heavy in this, and why I advocate for it so strongly, is because the staking percentage is just out of this world. I mean, let me pop it up right this second. And the staking percentage, it's coming down, by the way. If you're going to get in on osmosis, you might as well, you better, you need to get into it. The staking percentage right now, and it has been dropping, is 94.54%. is the staking percentage, and it's a single click of a single button. You click the button and you pick your validator and you're staked. That's it. It's not like this is hard. And the gas fees on these, man, they're pennies. All right, they're either free or they're pennies. It costs nothing to do this. You are got to clear your mind of this Ethereum addiction that seems to be it's absolutely choking the market, man, choking the market. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a prime example right now. I'm going to my MetaMask. I have to dust it off because I don't use MetaMask anymore. I'm going to go to my MetaMask and I'm going to move 5 amp. I'm not going to, but I'm going to tell it. I'm going to move 5 amp. So I still have a little bit of amp. I have 57 amp in my MetaMask wallet. And you know what? They're going to die there. There's no way I'm ever going to get them off. There's no way to get them off. But I'm going to send them up to, how about Gemini? We're going to send them to Gemini. And we're going to send 5. And I'm going to hit next. And right this moment, for me to do that is $92.82. I don't know if you can see the phone. $92.82 in Ethereum for me to move 20 cents worth of amp. That is a problem. This is a big damn problem. And if people cannot see that this is a big damn problem, honestly, I can't help you. I cannot help you. Now, it's not going to affect a lot of people. That's the funny thing. It's really not going to affect the bulk of the crypto investors because the bulk of the crypto investors never leave the central exchanges. They never leave the central exchanges. They buy it, they hold it, they hope for the best, they sell it if it's up, and then they try to get into something else. This is the bulk of the crypto investment world. It's probably why when I go talking about yield farming that it just, it's answered with, it's just answered, it falls on deaf ears, man. People are not looking for it. It's, they don't understand it. Now it's, I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying it's worth your time to learn about it. I mean, if nothing else, just do some reading, learn about it, see why it is advantageous to do it. Not advocating that you do. I'm saying that I do, and I'm all over it. So, what the hell was I talking about, Belle? I just derailed myself. It's that Ethereum every time. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Ethereum is just absolutely choking the market, and it's limiting what you can do. So you get people, new tokens, Biconomy. Biconomy is scaling up, that are kind of doing this on your behalf, but they're doing it on the Ethereum chain. So it's kind of interesting so that it's clear that they see the problem as well. Gas is impossible to work with. It is impossible to work with. And we've been having some deeply philosophical discussions about Ethereum 2.0. I know they said 6 months. I'm saying 5 years, if that, if ever. I mean, who is in the Ethereum racket right now that can't wait to do it for 1/10 of what they're doing it for now? All right, there's nobody's lining up saying, yeah, let's make it cheaper. Let me make all of my hardware worthless. Let's go from proof of work to proof of stake. Let's do this so that all of my investment is effectively worthless now. I don't see them rushing out to do it. I just don't. So as more money continues to pour in, and I'm seeing more and more. Oh, sorry, I got a text. I'm seeing more and more of these advertisements for like Crypto.com and all of these central exchanges. I mean, you're seeing them in football now. I'm seeing them in ads. I'm getting them on my phone in emails. They're all over. And this is to get new investors onto those central exchanges, but Ethereum effectively keeps them there. All right, once you're in, man. It is tough to get out. We were working with a fluent friend of an affluent friend, and we were kind of helping him get over to Cosmos. And to move approximately $500,000, it was $36,000 in fees. Let me say that again in case I wasn't real clear here. It was $36,000 in fees to move $500,000. Now, I want you to think about that for a second. Now, once it's off, you're good. Out here in the DeFi, out here on Cosmos, ash or dust that you leave in your account is pennies because that's all you need to make the transaction. It costs nothing. Swaps are practically free on Osmosis, practically. I always use high speed because I want to support the network, and I don't mind paying 4 cents for high speed. Absolutely 4 cents. But for the people who are just new or coming in over here, man, they are just getting absolutely buried, and Ethereum is going to keep them on these central exchanges. You can move from exchange to exchange. You can do that just fine. Now try to get off them. Try to do something else. So it's why I am advocating so strongly for a fiat to crypto gateway, which is going to be fought tooth and nail, man. I don't care where it is, man. These exchanges, they do not want me to be able to put money into Cosmos directly. You know why? Because I just cut them out. I cut them out 100%. 100%. I don't need you anymore. And they're not going to go quiet. Belle, are they going to go quietly, or am I completely misunderstanding this?
They're not. There's no way they're going to go quietly. There's absolutely no way.
No, they are here. They absolutely. Okay, yeah, they are. Yeah, man. No, they're not going to go quietly. They're going to fight tooth and nail to keep that money and to keep it in the exchange, which is again why. Oh, thank you, Antonio. Thank you. You got $2, Bill. You're eating well tonight. But yeah, guys, look, I'm sorry. This is where it is. I'm not gonna finish this rant, dude, because I can do this for hours and hours and hours about all of this stuff. This is bigger picture stuff that is kicking people in the teeth, and they're not even aware of it. Most don't even want to be aware of it. Doesn't really matter there. Belle, do we have any questions, comments, concerns, or observations?
We do have more questions.
Okay.
Duo 89 Rex is asking any update on Jackal. I read they will be available February 14th. I'm assuming on the Osmosis Zone.
I think they're going to be up on Secret Swap. So I wouldn't expect to see them on Osmosis. I would expect them to see on Secret Swap. Secret Swap is wonderful, by the way, if you're not familiar with that one. Now, my highlight to all of this stuff is going to be when the IBC bridge can function with Secret Swap. I would love that. There are so many good tokens up there I would love to get a piece of. I don't even know if they can do it. I have no idea if they can even do it or not, but I think they've been talking about it. And again, that's one of the big reasons that I'm so heavy in Cosmos, that I'm so heavy over here. They are coming out and telling you flat out, the developers, the people who are working on this are coming out and flat out telling you we are going to expand the IBC bridge. Now, if you're not familiar with Osmosis, app.osmosis.zone, you don't even need any money to get over here. Just go over there and take a look at the app. This makes it easy as I've ever seen in crypto. I've been in crypto for years. I've never seen anything this smooth, this easy, and something that functions this well. The only thing it's missing is more tokens. Now, fortunately, more tokens are all available everywhere else. So when they expand, you want to, the shot heard round the world when they expand it. When the IBC bridge expands, mark my words, take down the date, do whatever you want. But when that IBC bridge expands, and say they bridge with, Polkadot. Let's say that they bridge with Polkadot. That's the shot heard round the world. All right. And if you are not in it before then, you know what, you missed. But the neat thing about crypto is that there will always be another thing. So if you miss one, you know what, there's going to be something else coming along. Belle, what do you got?
Shane Hamilton, what percentage are you staked and LP'd? I ask because the other day when things were way up, I couldn't take profits because I'm staked up.
Yeah, for me, I am this is not financial advice, Shane. Shane asked that question, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me look into my eyes, Shane. This is not financial advice, man, all right? This is absolutely not financial advice. Look, I haven't used my own capital for months. So the level of risk that I am willing to absorb is big. It's huge, all right? I am willing to put it all on the table because it's not even mine. Now, I'm not going to do it stupidly. I'm not going to do it foolishly. I'm only going to put my money in, when you need a 2-outer to beat me, that's my money's in the table. But it doesn't say that 2-outer isn't going to come in. So I'm not going to do it stupidly, but I am going to put it in when I have the best odds. So in my case, I have a larger percentage of my money is over in the LPs than is staked. All right. The only exception to any of that is the bulk of what I have staked is staked in Osmosis, hands down, because it is such a hedge against market volatility. 94.5, what is it right now? 94.54% is such a hedge against market volatility. I can't put that into words. So the bulk of what I have staked is staked in Osmosis because it doesn't matter what else I do this year. I could lose everything that is not staked in Osmosis right now, and at the end of the year, I will still be up. All right? So I'm talking about house money now. So when I'm playing on house money, I am willing to go after 300% APR, 24-hour rolling APRs on liquidity pools. I would never recommend that to anybody. I would never do that. What the hell's the matter with you? That's the best LP you could find? No, I wouldn't do that. They are a gamble. When they're up that high, man, that is brave money. But I'm willing to do it because it's not mine. It's not mine. So I am willing to go after these big pools, and I'm willing to do it with more of my capital because I do this constantly. All right. I wait for the dips and I buy the Ooh, I almost swore. I almost swore there, Mel. I buy the hell out of the dips. All right. I love dips. I'm a big fan of dips because I'm up before that because I stake, because I plan for this. All right. It's discipline. Now, what you do or don't do, man, that's completely up to you. I will tell you what I'm doing. But until I can't go. I can't, dude. It's financial advice, man. I'm not about that. Email me. All right. We'll talk offline. Maybe we can get somewhere. Belle, what else you got?
All right. Well, we've got 3 people who have hit us with super chats. I'm eating well tonight. Leanson dropped $8 and says, yeah, just around it to 10. Dave and Old Man chipped in $2 and $4 respectively. So we're up to $13.99.
Give it up for Nell. This is Belle's money, guys. Look, man, we're not putting the arm on you. All right, we're not. If you want to support the stream, please support the stream, and I appreciate it, man. Look, we don't do this for the money. All right, it's nice to have your time validated, and we do put a lot of time into this channel, but most of it is. I'll tell you what, if we didn't have the Discord, if we didn't have the family that we built on that Discord, Bell, I'd have hung this up. I don't need it. I would have absolutely hung this up. But we built such a solid group there, and I like them. That's the funny thing. Usually you go to Discord for like hatred and vitriol and everyone attacking each other. It's like a Reddit kind of thing. But we don't have that there. I mean, I absolutely love the guys on Discord. I love spending time on there. And if it wasn't for them, I would have quit. I would have hung this up. I don't need it. Not a lot of people listen to me anyway, so I would have just walked away from it. But because we are still doing it, I will continue to do my very best to bring you what I consider the smartest money and the best recommendation that I could possibly do, because I'm doing it with my own money. So does that make sense, guys? Again, where I say I'm not giving financial advice, I don't know your situation, all right? I don't know your risk level, all right? I don't know how important this money is to you, meaning if you lose it, you got to sell the cat and, the car and, well, honey, we're taking the bus this week. I don't know your situation. So I wouldn't feel comfortable giving you any kind of financial advice. The only thing that I would say on that is stake Osmo. There's just, I don't see how you lose on that one. Now, the 2-outer does come in, guys, keep in mind, but I don't see how you lose on that token. I just don't. Not at this time. If the situation changes, I'll certainly be in front of it and let you know what I'm doing. But, aside from that, man, no, solid. And who was it that, again, is having trouble getting over to Osmo, hasn't done it first? It was a family member. It was one of our guys. Who was it?
Yes, it was Joshua.
Okay, Joshua, if we'd put some videos out, man. If you're stuck afterwards, you guys got my email. Hit me up on Discord. I will walk you through it by hand. All right, it's not a problem. We'll even set up a Zoom meeting. You can do a podcast behind the scenes for you. All right, we want to make sure that the family's taken care of. Belle, what do you got?
Well, Sean Guy actually chipped in a little bit more via Super Chat, and now we've got an updated total. We're up to 1998 tonight. Wow.
Hey, we make nothing on these things anymore, man. It's because we gave up. We used to, when we were just doing pure amp, I'm filling up my, what? Just so you know. Look, man, you guys know I drink when I do these things, man. It demonetizes us every time. I don't care. This is my quiet time and my decompression time from the week. So, what? Oh shit! I was gonna go again. I'm not going to. Yeah. Belle, what do you got?
All right. So, TO level 1, please explain osmosis tokenomics.
Osmosis tokenomics? Oh, you want me to take it apart? Okay. Well, osmosis is the native token for. There's actually 2. Did you guys know that there's 2 native tokens for osmosis? There are 2 of them. One is called osmosis, and the other one is called Ion. Has anybody looked at Ion? Have you guys taken a look? You can see it over there if you go down to assets over on osmosis, and you can see Ion. It is sitting right there. Now, we're friendly with some of the developers over here. So, yeah, naturally, I asked them because it went from like $6,000 a token to $9,000 a token. So we had to keep digging and figure out why did this go up? And the devs themselves have said it has no use, all right, at this time. It is listed as a secondary native token for Osmosis, but it has no use. So typically, things don't exist, and they don't spend time on things that don't exist or have no use. They're just there. It's not an NFT. It's not a pet rock. This is an actual token. There's a supply. There's there's all that stuff. So my guess is that Ion goes live when the IBC bridge expands. Something tells me that this is going to be necessary as a I don't know. This is going to be like the gold back pay rail between all of these IBC bridges. Something tells me Ion will have a use, just not right now. Pure speculation. Don't hold me to it. So, look, everything that trades on here trades through Osmosis. Now, if you go to, for the person who asked that question, if you open up another browser right now, and what you're going to go to is you are going to go to mapofzones.com. Bell, if you could type that into the chat, or if anybody could, I'd certainly appreciate it. It's all one word, mapofzones.com. Now, if you take a look at that right there, you're going to see exactly what Osmosis does. So this is actually it's the zone activity. That's for every trading pair that exists on Osmosis. And if you click on Osmosis itself, you're going to see that every trading pair goes through Osmosis in one way or another. So every time that activity happens on this, it's going to go through Osmo. Every single time it's going to go through Osmosis. So because there are swap fees that are assigned to this token, as just like anything else, anything else, nothing's free. Might not be gas, but there's always going to be a fee. Because it all goes through there, Osmos gets a taste of every single transaction, period. So if you want to really know what it is, this is for lack of a better word, it's the Ethereum of Cosmos. The way, if you want to do activity away from the central exchanges, you're going to do it on Ethereum. Here, if you want to do business on Cosmos, you're going to do it through Osmosis. The big difference, of course, is that gas fees through Osmo are practically free. And I don't think I've ever really paid for a swap. I mean, it's free or 1 or 2 cents. I mean, it costs nothing. So, yeah, I hope that answered the question. It's the native token of Osmosis. This is what makes the IBC bridge work. Big fan. Bell, please carry on.
All right. And Old Soldier chimed in asking, what do you think of Evmos launching on Cosmos?
Oh, boy, I'm excited, man. Look, I know I'm delaying this one, man. All right. I got the video done. All right. It's ready. Evmos is going to be such a game changer, man. I'm trying to save it. You know, I almost want to sit down on this one until it gets closer because, honestly, man, I don't want to sour anybody on it. That's kind of the thing. I don't know when we became controversial, when the podcast became controversial. I have no idea when that happened. But I'll tell you what, man, the only comments I get on my videos tend to be angry comments or you suck comments. I got a stalker. Do you see this guy? I'm not going to kick him off. I've never banned anybody from the channel. I don't give a shit. Speak your piece. But for some reason, I've almost became controversial, and I don't know when the hell that happened. I have no idea when that happened, but it seems to be here now. So I don't want to sour anybody on Evmos. I just don't. So as it gets closer, I will be kicking out the videos, man. But look, guys, we're talking about an Ethereum emulator here, all right? We are talking about an Ethereum emulator that's going to launch on Cosmos. So it's bigger than you would think. This is game-changing type stuff. I want to make sure I do it justice. So who asked that question? Rico, thank you. Watch this like a round of applause. Who asked that question, Belle? Who was that? Was that old man?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah, old man.
That was Old Soldier, actually.
Old Soldier. I'm sorry, sir. Old Soldier. Thank you. Thank you for the question, man. Look, dude, I want to make sure I do it justice, and I don't want to turn somebody off from Evmos because they don't like me. So I hope that makes sense. That's all it is, man. It's such a good project. I don't want to sour this in any way. So, Belle, what you got?
Well, in addition to Rico chipping in with $4.99 via Super Chat, we also had Chaos Heart and ABO chipping in as well. There's apparently a drive to feed me now.
Is that what it is? There you go. You guys get it. You guys get a special sound effect. So silence, please. This is the special sound effects.
How's your head? I haven't had any complaints yet.
Thank you. That's from the Elvira movie. Does anybody remember that one? I thought it was terrible, but it was great. I like bad movies. All right, Belle, please carry on.
All right, Antonio Benitez. I'm having issues swapping LP for Secret on Osmosis. After I unbonded, I wanted to swap for Secret.
All right, say the whole thing again. Let me hear the question again.
Antonio states, I'm having issues swapping LP for Secret on Osmosis. After I unbonded, I wanted to swap for Secret.
Okay, did you remove the liquidity? And has the liquidity been released yet? So make sure that your liquidity has been released. And I do it as, again, on a 24-hour cycle. So typically, I do all of my LPs right after the reward distribution because that's when all the tokens are released. So I will do it right then. So I've never actually ever been in a pool for 24 straight hours. It's usually 23 hours and like 55 minutes. But if you take a look at your pool, whatever it is, let's say pool 592, you're going to see my liquidity and my bonded amount. All right. You're going to see that right there. If you see that your liquidity is $165 and your bonded amount is 0, that means that you have cleared the bond, but you still have to go in there and remove the liquidity from it because your tokens are in there still, but they're not bonded. So they're liquid now and you're free to do whatever you want with them, but you have to unbond them. Or, I'm sorry, you have to remove the liquidity. So you just click on the pool right up on top. You'll see add remove liquidity. Hit remove liquidity, click 100%, and pull it out. Boom, they're back in your wallet. They're yours. Swap them for whatever you want. I hope that answered the question. If not, you know what? Maybe we'll set up a Sunday thing, and we'll just third screen it the whole time. You can watch me do my work. Maybe that'll help. All right, Belle, carry on, please.
All right, Sean, again, how do I convince my brother to move his NFT project off Ethereum? He says that's where the money is.
You're not going to. That's it. You're not going to convince anyone, man. Look, people are tribalists. They're absolutely tribalists. And people are stubborn, particularly crypto people, man. We are stupidly stubborn. We just do not change our mind. And I had a theory about that. I really did, Belle. It's not that you don't want your mind changed. It's that you're stubborn enough and you don't want to admit to yourself that you might have been, in the wrong token. It has nothing to do with that, guys. Look, it has nothing to do with that. Situations change, all right? They absolutely change. January last year, you could swap stuff on Ethereum for $2-3. Who cared? Who cared? It didn't matter.
Oh my God, we just got two $10 super chats in a row from Dave and Leanson.
What? You guys are family, man. Why are you giving us money? Oh, you're not giving me money. You're giving Belle money. That's what it is. It's because when you smile, your eyes like disappear. So that's where you get it. But here, that's for the boys. There's Dave and Leanson. They wanted their applause. I think people don't want to. They feel almost personally insulted that they may or may not have made a bad decision. Man, look, you didn't make a bad decision, all right? You made the decision at the time that was appropriate for the market and all of the variables at the time. But situations change. Now, if you are going to dig your heels in and say, I'm in it until it goes up or until it busts, I don't consider that smart money, man. I consider that just stubbornness at that point, 100% stubbornness. Situations change. The market changes. Variables change. And if you don't stay fluid enough to... Why are you grinning, Belle? Why?
Sorry.
You're not going to let me finish my thought. You know what? Hell with it. I won't finish my thought. What do you got, Belle?
Response to your comment about they're not sending it to you. Dave actually just chimed in and confirmed that, saying no, not for you, Scott.
Yeah, I don't take it. That hurts. Both of you guys. You know what? Here, this is for you boys right here.
Oh, hey, you.
That's right. For any South Park fans, you even know that episode. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me. You know what? Hell with you, Belle. I'm finishing that thought. You didn't make a bad decision, man. All right? You didn't make a bad decision. There was something in the token that you liked based on all of the conditions that they existed at that time that made you put that money in. All right? But it doesn't mean because you're stuck. All right? You're not married to it. It's an investment. All right? It's a plaything. Stay in the investment if you like it, but don't like it because you're just stubborn about it. All right? Situations change constantly. And you just need to be able to reevaluate, man. Look, I'm in lots of tokens. At the beginning of the year, dude, I was day trading Ethereum stuff. That's all I was doing, day trading, Ethereum. But the situation changed, all right? It started to become untenable. I was not making the profit that I could have. So the situation changed and I moved on. All right. It doesn't mean that I don't believe what I believed back in March or April or that it wasn't the right decision for me. It just means that the market is evolving. Crypto moves fast. The market moves fast. We are bringing new tokens on every single day. Somebody is launching a crypto. So you have got to be fluid enough to say that maybe this is a better opportunity. It's not that the one you're in is bad. It's just that this one might be better. Doesn't mean that you don't like the token that you were in. It just means that you like this one more. That's all it is. So if I was ever to give any non-financial financial advice, it would be just that, is that keep an open mind. And if you are 100% tribalist, good luck, babe. I mean, that's all I got to say on that one is, man, just good luck. I hope it works out for you. I don't want anyone to lose money. But if you're not realizing profits, if you're not doing what you should be doing with your money, ultimately, man, it ain't good. I don't see it working out real well for you. The 2000 X's, those days are gone. All right, they are absolutely gone. And I will have that fight with anybody. Absolutely anybody. All right. It's just not happening. There's too much competition, man. The market's too big. It's getting bigger, bigger, bigger. And as it gets bigger and bigger and bigger with a fixed amount of capital, the market dilutes. It is what it is. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see holding on for like the 2000 X's and stuff like that. And even the people that are holding on for a 20, I'm going to 20 X this token. If you're smart, with your money, you're doing that all year through a variety of tokens and a variety of trading methods and a variety of staking and a variety of liquidity pools. Man, you're doing this regardless of what token A does. All right, you're doing it in spite of what token A does. So I'm just saying, if you're smart with your money, you don't need tribalism. And you don't need to hold on and hoping that it works out well for you. I don't understand why you would. Why you would, when there is every bit of opportunity. What opportunity do I have that you don't have? I mean, that's I'm getting at, man. And look, dude, we were nailing these things last year. I am. You know what? I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to stop myself right there. Bell, carry on. What else you got?
Bankrupt economist. Should I sell off all my Cody and put it into Cosmos?
No comment, man. Babe, look, I don't give. It's your money, man. All right, whatever you saw. It might work out. Who knows? What I did doesn't really have any effect on what you're doing, and I'm not going to tell you to sell a token, man. Look, you like something about it. I've been talking about this for 10 minutes, man. There's something that you liked about it. Reevaluate. Look at all the pros, all the cons versus what is available elsewhere. I guess that's what I'm going to say, and see which one would be more advantageous for you. Honestly, if you are just a buyer and a holder and you're not willing to take advantage of everything, of all the opportunity that is out there, meaning that you do have to do some work for it. All right, if you're doing yield farming, there's work. If you're not willing to put in that time, then I wouldn't see any advantage to moving. I really wouldn't. Now, if you're chasing a good staking percentage, yeah, I get you there. But you have to evaluate this, on your own, man. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's not my money. If you want me to manage your money, we can have that conversation. That'd be a different one. Until that time, man, you got to do you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I did. That's it. Bell, please carry on.
All right, ABO, do you think crypto will have exposure during Super Bowl 56?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I can't wait to see those commercials. I can't wait to see those commercials, by the way. I'm just hoping that Super Bowl will have people in the stands anymore. Everyone's on the COVID rant again, so I don't even know. I want to see the cardboard cutouts and the piped-in crowd music or crowd noises. I want to see that again. Yeah, you're going to see something up there. And particularly if the Bucks make it again this year. I really hope they do, by the way. If the Bucks make it in there again this year, yeah, you'll see Tom Brady up there harping. He'll be up there doing it. So, yeah. What else you got, Bill?
Duo 89 Rex. I'm enjoying the Cosmos network due to cheap gas fees. Would you be willing to provide unbiased comparisons between mainnets, Atom versus ADA versus Solana versus the list goes on?
Yeah. I'm in all of them. All right. That's all I'm in all of them. All right. They all have advantages. They all absolutely have advantages. The reason that I'm pushing Cosmos so heavy right now on the channel is because it's so easy to use, man. It is just remarkably easy to use osmosis. All right. This is literally yield farming for those who have never done it. All right. They have made it remarkably easy. So I almost want to call it yield farming with training wheels. You know, I mean, this is learn it here before you push on where it's a little bit more, what do I want to say, Wild West. Wild West. But these are all great networks, man. These are all 100% great networks. I'm not 100% into Cosmos. I'm heavy in it, but I'm not only there. I also, I love Solana, and I'm a big, big, big fan of Solana. But there is, if you are having trouble manipulating Osmosis and Cosmos, man, you're just going to be crushed over on Solana, man. There is a lot more going on. How many wallets do you have? Let me ask you that. I'm not asking which ones. I'm saying how many, because I have 17 wallets, and I need all of them. So if you're not, if you're not willing to have what you need in place so that you can make the jump from Cosmos to ADA to Solana and to know the path to get from point A to point B to point C, it's going to be tough, man. It's really, really going to be tough. So I keep it over here on Cosmos again because it's one jump. Coinbase, Cosmos, boom, you're done. And once you're here, you can manipulate anything that exists on Cosmos from Osmosis. So, yeah, those are up. Now, ADA, if you're asking me about the token price, I don't care about the token price, man. I've never cared about the token price. I don't care about the token price of Solana. It's irrelevant. It is irrelevant to me. I care about what is available on the network. I don't care about the price of Atom. It doesn't matter to me. All right? I care about what is available and what I do with the Atom and what is available over on the Cosmos network. And that's what you got to think about, man. This purely my opinion, and it will be a mini rant. You guys have to excuse me on this one. I'm a fan of diversification. So I want to go to a network where there is a lot of diversification, where there's a lot of opportunity to diversify. All right? I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? You are... So I'll stop it right there. Look, I like them all. I like them all. We will be hitting them eventually, but again, man, we're almost, the podcast is almost turned into a poison pill here, man. So anything that we talk about, people immediately dislike because they dislike me. So I get it. Belle, please carry on.
All right, MJ still wants to know what you think of Game.
Dude, I'm trying to, man. I am literally trying to get to it. Now, I'm excited about the potential. We've talked offline, all right? You know where I'm at on this one, man. I want to get out in front of it. One of the things that is recession-proof and that has always been recession-proof is entertainment. Has always been recession-proof, and it's never going to change. Gaming is popular. All right, it is a subsec, and we used to be able to be dismissed, but man, how many billions of dollars is the video game industry, the electronic game industry, the MMO industry, the card industry? I mean, these things are just staggering. So, yeah, I'm a big fan anywhere those things are going to be, and I'm looking forward to it, man. Look, I'll break it apart, all right, when it's available and when it's getting closer. Shit, I'll review. I just swore. I'll review the game. I'll do it live, man. We'll put it on a game night. All right. I want to make sure that we're all over this thing, and I think it's a tremendous addition to Cosmos. I think it's a fantastic addition to Cosmos. I'm excited for it. I will put out the individual videos. All right. Just so you guys know, I will put out the individual videos when we get a little bit closer to it. Belle, what do you got?
And Chaos are not only chipping in 99 cents via Super Chat, but asking the question, can we vote on which ticker symbols can be displayed while streaming?
I'll tell you what. Belle, give me your email. And if you guys can work something out, I'll put it whatever you want up there. I mean, you want AMP on top? I'll put AMP on top. I don't care. Yeah, work it out with Belle. Belle will give you your email. I do what the producer says. Belle's a producer. She says, put this up there, and it's up there. The fact that they also happen to be very, tokens that I'm heavily invested in has nothing to do with anything else. But, yeah. So, yes, you guys want to change them up, man. Look, this is your show, all right? You just let me host it, and I thank you for that. But this is your show. So we're going to put up there any damn thing that you guys want. Belle, what do you got?
That was the last question for the night.
Is that what it is? People can only take me for an hour. I knew it, too. I said, you know what, Belle, they can only take me for an hour. All right, hang on. Belle, talk for 30 seconds here so I can hit my thing and hit my thing. So, Belle, go.
Yeah, you guys, I have to say, you guys have absolutely blown me away tonight. You not only were you doing what you usually do and asking really fantastic questions, but wow with all the super chats tonight, guys. Seriously, we definitely appreciate those. You have no idea how much that means. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Scott, I'm still getting multiple reports that you're muted.
I've been talking here for about 15 minutes and I haven't said a word. Belle, was I speaking well anyway?
You were speaking very, very well.
Can anybody read lips? You guys remember when we had Eli on the show? He's never came back, by the way. But do you guys remember when he had Eli on the show? And like my first 30 seconds during my introduction, I was muted. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember that? See, now, Belle should be
yes,
just
guys.
critically embarrassed because she has one job: to make sure that my mic is on. In fact, I got a light up here that she could hit to tell me that my mic's off, and I'm not taking responsibility for this.
I can still hear you though, so no light went off.
You know what? It was a good stream up till here. How about that? I was just opening my heart to you guys, and you didn't even hear it. So, you know what? For that, it was a good stream. I had a ball. I'm going on mute now, Belle. I'm going to smoke my electronic cigarette. And you go ahead and talk because apparently nobody heard a word, man. I was being very, very sincere here, and I don't want to do that again because now it'll be forced. So, Belle, please talk us up, talk us out. If we're out of questions, I'm assuming that we're done the streaming. So, Belle, please talk us up, talk us out, and we're going to... And now you're muted. You are muted.
I'm yeah, my turn apparently. But wow, you would think I've been consuming a lot of apple juice, and you guys all know you haven't seen me drink anything. So again, I do apologize for that, guys. Now, with that being said, we do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And yeah, we definitely deserve the hard time for the mics being muted at the end. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
wait a minute, stop it, Belle. I'm changing this one. I got a mean comment. Who's Elo Haven? Dipcoin muted his thoughts. Pain. You know what, babe? I'm not even going to stop this until you tell me exactly what you mean by that. If you're picking on me, that's cool. I am happy to do it. If you're doing it as a snarky bullshit comment, Bell, get him off the channel. I'm sorry, man. Look, dude, we make dick doing this. And I used to be fine taking all of it, but now I'm not going to anymore. So, Bell, go ahead and finish your thought, and I'll stop looking at the comments.
All right. Now, with that being said, guys, we will be back on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we will also be back on Saturday, also at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. We do have a Discord page as well. So if you guys are not already on there, shoot me an email and I'll send you the link to the Discord. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you guys did enjoy the show tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you for being here, and we will see you next time.
Be good, folks. We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at ThePodocasts. Also, visit our page at ThePodocasts.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.